Hi all. We're going to look at this book here. It's called The 5am Club. It has been written by Robin Sharma. He's a very good writer, he's a wonderful motivator, and he has done some amazing things. In this book, he has talked about why it's important for us to get up early in the morning and what we should be doing after getting up. I'm sure you'll find this very useful, so let's get started. From outside, it looks like this. Robin Sharma, The 5am Club, Own Your Morning, Elevate Your Life. Robin Sharma's books are helping people all over the world lead great lives. Indeed, you will discover that once you go through this book. Let's open it. We have the contents here. We have total 17 chapters. The first one's a dangerous deed. Let's start with that. And before I start with this chapter, I want to make a mention of this. We would be going through what is there. We would be understanding that thing. Along with that, we are going to talk about all those words which we may find a little hard to understand. For some people, they might be a little hard. We'll just look at those words and we'll understand their meaning, and we'll also learn how to use those in our sentences. The first chapter, the dangerous deed. Dangerous, we all know the meaning of that. And deed is an act. So that means here it's about dangerous act. A gun would be too violent, a noose would be too ancient. What is violent? When force is used. Let's have a look at this word. When force is used to attack or to hurt somebody, then we can use the word violent. A noose would be too ancient. Next word, noose. Noose means, in Hindi we call it fanda, one end of rope which is tied usually to hang somebody. A noose would be too ancient. And a knife blade to the wrist would be too silent. So here writer is talking about different options in which somebody can die. A gun would be very much hurting. A noose would be a very much old way. Ancient means old way of dying. And a knife blade to the wrist would be too silent. So if you're going to die by cutting your wrist with a knife, it's going to be very old way. So the question became, how could a once glorious life be ended swiftly? Now we have one more word here, glorious. Glorious means something, it means which deserves honor, which is worth honoring. If I say India achieved a glorious victory, that means the victory was worth honoring. How could a once glorious life be ended swiftly and precisely with minimum mess yet maximum impact? Swiftly means quickly. It means quickly, and precisely means to the point, exactly. If I say he moved swiftly, that means he moved quickly. And precisely we can use like this, he did precisely what I asked him. That means he did exactly that thing which I asked him to do. With minimum mess yet maximum impact. Mess means something which is untidy, something which is not very neat. Sometimes we say the room was in mess. Mess means when we say this thing, it means the room was very untidy. So the writer here is saying the life which was very much glorious at one point of time, and how it can be ended quickly, smoothly, without much trouble. The result also should be achieved, and there should not be too much of mess. That means there should not be any kind of trouble. Only a year ago, circumstances had been dramatically more hopeful. Circumstances means situation. If I say my circumstances are not very good at this point of time, that means my situation currently is not very good. Just an year ago, the situation of this particular person about whom writer is talking, where the situation was quite good. It was much better. The entrepreneur had been widely celebrated. Entrepreneur is someone who starts a new business, especially when he sees a new opportunity. So we have one more word, and pronunciation would be, it's not entrepreneur, it's entrepreneur. Entrepreneur had been widely celebrated as a titan of her industry. Now we also get to know here that the writer is talking about one lady because her industry has been mentioned. And what is titan? Titan means someone who's very good in his field, who's like doing very good, very smart, very intelligent. You can call that person a titan. So this person was considered to be very good. She was a titan and a leader of society. She was showing path to others and a philanthropist. By philanthropist we mean someone who helps poor, especially with money. She was in her late 30s, steering the technology company she founded in her dorm room. We are getting to know about her age. She was probably between 35 to 40 years, steering the technology. Steering means when you drive something. We have this thing when it comes to cars, right? So that means we have something, some kind of thing inside the car which actually takes the car forward. So like that, steering has been used here in this sense that she was guiding the company that she had founded where? In her dorm room. Dorm room means a room in which you have multiple beds. Like we have in boarding schools, we have these multiple beds in one room, right, where a lot of students stay. So that is called dorm room. And she had started this company when she was in a college. In her hostel she started this thing to ever increasing levels of marketplace dominance while producing products that her customers revered. By revered we understand something when something is respected for its quality. If I say Virat Kohli is revered for his betting skills, so this is how we use the word revered. So that means this company that she had started, the products which were coming out of the company, they were doing very well and they were liked and respected by the customers. Yet now she was being blindsided. Now let's look at this word blindsided. Blindsided means when someone gets surprised with harmful results, when probably we find someone who hurts us and that's something which is not expected and it has like harmful result, then we use the word blindside. Now she was being blindsided, that means she was being hurt, and that too in a surprising manner, facing a mean-spirited and jealousy-fueled coup. Mean spirit here means someone who just probably is very selfish and doesn't care about others. And jealousy fueled coup. Jealousy means when you're not happy with others' progress, then we use this word jealous. Jealousy fueled coup. Now coup again is a very interesting word. It means when we unexpectedly become successful in something, when there's an achievement which was not expected and we become we achieve something successfully, then we use this word coup. So now she was being blindsided, that means she was being hurt and she was facing a mean-spirited and jealousy-fueled coup that would significantly dilute her ownership stake. Significantly means something which is very much visible, something is big. If I say she has improved significantly, that means there has been big improvement in her. And dilute means when we reduce strength of something. If we say he added water to the milk, that means he reduced the strength of milk. So this is like kind of reducing strength of something. Here why it's being used, that her control over the company got reduced because of such people. Her ownership stake in the business, she had invested most of her life building, forcing her to find a new job. So this is one company where she had given so much from her side, she had given so much time, and now she was being forced to leave that, and she had no option but to look for a new job. The cruelty of this remarkable turn. What is remarkable? Okay, let's talk about cruelty also. Cruelty means something which is very harsh, which is very much not human, where you really get very bad treatment. So then we use the word cruelty. The cruelty of this remarkable. Remarkable means something which is unusual or special, and therefore it is worth mentioning. If I say he did remarkably well, that means something which was not expected, he did that thing and it's worth mentioning. The cruelty of the remarkable turn of events was proving to be unbearable for the entrepreneur. So such kind of harshness was really proving very hard for this person to tolerate. Unbearable means to tolerate, which cannot be tolerated, unbearable. If I say the heat nowadays is unbearable, that means it's very hot and it cannot be tolerated for the entrepreneur. Beneath her regularly icy exterior. Beneath means under or below. If I say there is something beneath the bed, that means there's something under the bed. Beneath her regularly icy exterior beat a curing and compassionate, deeply loving heart. Now here's a phrase, icy exterior. It means when somebody is strict from outside. We find some people very hard from outside, right? So that has been, icy exterior has been mentioned to talk about this. So from outside she looked to be very strict, but deep inside she had a very caring and compassionate. Compassionate means someone who sympathizes with others, who helps others. For them we can use the word compassionate. And deeply loving heart. She was like kind-hearted person from inside. She felt life itself had betrayed her. She felt life had cheated her. Betrayed means cheating somebody. So she thought life had cheated her. And she deserved so much better. And she deserved much better in life. She considered swallowing a gigantic bottle of sleeping pills. At one point of time she thought she would have those pills we use to sleep. We take one pill. Some people who don't get sleep, so they take that. She thought she would have those pills together and she would die. The danger street would be cleaner. Gigantic means something which is very big. So that means that bottle was big. The danger deed would be cleaner this way. Why it's being called danger deed? Obviously when somebody is talking about dying, so any act which would make somebody die would be considered dangerous only. Would be cleaner this way. That means it would be smooth. Just take them all and get the job done fast. She thought, I need to escape this plan. She thought she would just have all those together and she would die and there won't be much pain also. Then she spotted something on the stylish oak dresser in her all-white bedroom. Then she found something which was lying on stylish oak dresser. That was some kind of table. Probably she had her stuff lying there, which she used to get ready. We have dressing table, something like that. In her, it was all-white bedroom. A ticket to personal optimization conference that her mother had given her. There was a ticket lying there, which was for personal optimization. By optimization, we mean when we make a maximum use of something. If I say that I used my class to optimum level, that means I used my class in best possible manner. Conference that her mother had given her. That ticket was given to her by her mother. The entrepreneur usually laughed at people who attended such events. This person earlier would laugh at people who would make their fun, calling them broken wing. Broken wing, someone who would have lost hope. And saying that, again, it's kind of a phrase. It's not like, you would find something like in vocabulary, but it's a phrase which has been used to describe those who actually lose hope. And saying they were seeking the answers of a pseudo guru. What is pseudo? Something which is false, which is like where people pretend. So people who actually were not gurus, they pretended to be guru. So she's saying that she thought that people went to those who were just pretending to be gurus for answers. And she thought we always had, when everything they needed to live a prolific and successful life was already within them. Prolific means when you produce something in good numbers. If I say Sachin Tendulkar was a prolific scorer, that means he would score a lot of runs. So what she means here, that people had that thing which was enough to produce a lot of achievements, and successful life was already within them. So this is what I mentioned here. Maybe it was time to rethink her opinion. Now probably it was time for her to rethink her opinion. She could not see many options. She was not left with many options. Either she would go to the seminar and experience some breakthrough that would save her life. Now she had only two options. One, she could go to seminar and could experience some breakthrough. Breakthrough means when you come up with something which changes situation in a positive manner. Right now we have this coronavirus issue across the world, so we all are looking for breakthrough in when it comes to the cure for coronavirus. So that means we're looking for something which is going to improve the situation, which is going to make people again fine. So she had only two options. One, she could go and change and look for some kind of breakthrough, or she could find a peace. How? By dying. So here the writer has talked about somebody who has lost hope, who's not doing well. Earlier she was doing very fine, then her situation became bad. Because of that thing she lost hope and she started thinking very negative. She even thought of killing herself, and now she came across something. Now she's thinking if she should go there or not. So that was about these two pages, and I'm sure we all would have come across